Hiya.
Hello.
Welcome to the Geeky Girls Knit and Cross Stitch podcast / FlossTube. I'm Cece, also known as Java Pearl.
I'm Dammy, also known as Dammy's Doodles.
And we're glad to have you today. Today is Monday
Monday
the 11th of November 2019.
Oh yeah, it's 11/11. Make a wish.
And this is episode 369, which is not divisible by 11. No. We'd like to say a big welcome back. We love you guys.
Stuck my needle through the wrong hole.
Oops. To all our returning viewers and a big hiya to any new viewers. Thanks for giving us a shot. We hope you enjoy the show. This is not going to be a regular episode. So let me tell you briefly what happened. Last week, Sunday, Monday, my asthma got out of control and I ended up in the emergency room. And I'm on a lot of medicine, I had to have an IV and all these tests and everything. And while it's helping, I was not in the state to be able to on Friday. Taking the ferry would have been fine to get to Seattle, but then I would have to walk some really sharp inclines, and I was afraid that my asthma, I would end up in trouble and having to call for like 911 or something. Mm-hmm. So we made the wise decision that we were not going to record the podcast on Friday, which you may have seen on social media. We shared that there. I am feeling a lot better. I'm still having to use my inhaler. I'm still on medication, but I can breathe. I mean, when you go into the ER and they take one look at you and they immediately start treating you, even though there's a full waiting room, you know that there's a problem. Mm-hmm. So Dammy is home for the holiday weekend. She's going back to school today. So we thought we would just record just a mini episode today, and then we'll record our regular episode this weekend. Knock on wood. No
emergencies,
exacerbation of the asthma, etc. So I think we're just going to try to do this all in one video, and then I'll slap on the intro and outro, and we'll go with that.
Sure.
Okay.
This lighting is not bad. It's bad.
It's not as bad, or is it bad?
No, it's bad.
Oh, you mean seeing what you're stitching? Okay. I was like, I thought you meant like in the video that it didn't look good.
No, my eyes.
Okay, well, let me tell you do you want to go first about what you're working on, and then I'll talk about mine?
Sure.
Okay.
I got 3 colors done in proper cross stitch of my Every Day is an Adventure pattern by Joann's.
Hold it closer so they can see. It's looking good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it.
So what do you have left? I mean, I know you have the wording.
I'm doing in right now.
Okay.
And then I have a bunch of other like little bits of color, and then like
the flowers and
the knots and the backstitch.
Yeah, and then the words. Okay. Well, I can help you.
I feel like backstitching should be simple, but I feel like there's a proper way to do it.
Yeah, I'll show you the trick for backstitching, and then so French knots can be really difficult in cross stitch, and I haven't done one recently, but I have been told that there is colonial knots which look the same as French knots but are easier. So we will probably YouTube that when you're ready to do that.
So I could YouTube that.
Yeah, I would like to know how to do it though too. So. Okay, I am working on one thing and one thing only. If you've seen on social media, you know that this is Nanny Swimmo month. So if you don't know what that is, let me explain briefly. Nanny Swimmo is a spin-off of NaNoWriMo, which is National Write a Novel in a Month. You write a novel of 50,000 words or more in a month. So the knitting challenge spin-off of that is to knit a sweater of 50,000 stitches or more in the month of November. And it's called Nanny Swimmo, National Knit a Sweater in a Month. So in my lovely Elvis, my favorite murder tote bag, project bag, because I've got lots of stuff in here that I need, is my sweater. So I am knitting the Strange Brew pattern by Tin Can Knits. And I am doing it top down. And I am going...
Rest in peace, whatever that was.
my needle debobber. I am going to steek the front when I get done to make it a cardigan.
Ooh.
And the yarn is Barocco Vintage DK in black, white, cracked pepper, and
Rose?
no.
Country rose.
No. Hold on.
Country
Hold
rose.
on. Sliding. Blush. So, let me show you where I am at without dropping everything. Okay, so this is the front of the sweater. And you can see right here that it looks different right there. This is where the steek is going to happen. So, I have done the entire yoke, and I did about an inch after the sleeve separation, and now I'm working on the sleeve. And actually, I only need to do a few more rows of ribbing, and I will be done with sleeve number 1. So, and then I'm going to do sleeve number 2, and then I will look. The lighting just got really weird because of the window.
I don't like doing this in rolly chairs.
There we go. I'm sorry. We're making it work. And then I will see what colors I have left to do the rest of the body. So, I dropped the other skein of yarn. I'm a mess. I am a mess. So that has been my one and only focused knitting project. And I'm currently sitting at 41,721 stitches. So I am going to hit 50,000 with no problem at all. But I like to know how many stitches it is. So I am doing that. So that's my only project. I will make up the preemie hats that I have missed once I finish the sweater. And that will be that. Okay, I want to show you just a couple of yummies and talk about one thing, and then we will be done. Where is... I'm missing something. It's because it's right here on the floor. You guys, I'm so sorry. I'm a mess. Okay, first thing I want to show you is I got this beautiful necklace from Julia of Pandia's Jewels. And it is... she embroidered it. Isn't that beautiful?
Look, a wheel gear.
Oh, good job. So it's embroidered flowers.
It's pretty.
It is very pretty. And it's long. You can see it's really, really long, which I like. And she has done other ones. I know she has some on her website right now that I think are more in the like a gothic theme. So there's like spider webs and such. Yeah, they're really pretty. So, but this is the one I got, and I'm very excited, and I love it. My friend Janine gave me my birthday present. It arrived from the UK. I'm not sure what the store name is, but I can try to find that if you want. But it is a needle minder of a cat going into the TARDIS. How cute is that? And so then it has a thing, so you put this on the bottom side of your fabric and this on the top, and it's magnet. You can put your needle on it, and...
It came from the UK.
It came from the UK?
I feel like, because these needle minders also came from the UK, and they had a bunch of things. So it might have been from the same.
It's from the same shop that she got the Princess Bride pattern from.
Oh, okay. So
I can't think of... I want to say it's like something with a lizard or...
Okay, that's not it.
So I got that. Thank you, Janine. I love it. I did an order from Threads Entwined, which is which is a shop in California, and they had to evacuate because of the wildfires. And so when they came back, they offered a coupon code. And so what I did is, so I've shown this before. I am going to stitch this pattern, which is Countdown to Christmas by Country Cottage Needleworks. I'm going to do this in December for Vlogmas. So I'll be stitching 1 square a day, and then I'll fill in the house and the borders and everything as time allows. So I had purchased this, and I had purchased all of the DMC flosses, but I also needed, and actually I bought the DMC conversions as possible things, but then I decided to go with the fancy floss things. So let me pull out which ones I'm not using. Okay, so here are the colors DMC that I'm using. That's better. And then what I ordered from Threads and Twine is, the white's not for it, but the other three are. I bought Classic Colorworks in Roasted Chestnut. I bought Gentle Art in Baby Spinach. And I bought Classic Colorworks Licorice Red. And then I wanted another white, so I also got Classic Colorworks in Snowball.
All of them are Christmas color names.
Except for
including Baby Spinach.
Well, how is Baby Spinach a...
You've got to have some veggies at Christmas dinner.
Okay, so there are my colors. And then I bought fabric. This is from R&R Reproductions. It is a 28 count. And the fabric colorway name is Stars Hollow. So let's see if I can hold up the flosses here to show you maybe kind of what it looks like. So those are the flosses that will be on this fabric. Sorry, this is really hard to show y'all for when I stitch this in December. So I was excited to get that in, and I love that the name is Stars Hollow, and there will be more than enough fabric for this. I'll have extra, so I will save it and use it for another project. And then the last, so because of getting sick, we ended up not going to Yarn Revolution yesterday in Seattle. It was a last minute decision not to go, but I just really felt like I didn't need a trip like that when I was still trying to recover. So, however, I did end up going on Saturday to the knitting retreat put on by Allen Yarn Shop. And I didn't have to drive. I rode with friends, and it was almost all just sitting at a table. I stitched a lot on my Nanny Swemo sweater, and they had a couple of optional classes that you could take. I did not do the crochet one, because I'm not a crocheter, but I did do the make your own fur pom-pom one. And so this is a piece of faux fur, and you cut it in a circle.
Oh, I didn't think it was faux fur.
Yeah, it is. I'm pretty sure. You cut it in a circle, but you do it in such a way, tiny little snips, so that the fur stays on, but the fabric gets cut away around the outside. And then you use like a heavy cotton thread, and you stitch.
Being pink.
Oh, thank you. You stitch about 1/4 of an inch in around the fabric. You do just a running stitch and all the way around, and then you start pulling, and it starts forming into a ball. You keep pulling, and then before you close it, you put some fiber fill in it, and then you keep pulling, close it, and then you tie several knots, and voila, you have a pom-pom. I don't know what this is going to go on, but it'll go on something epic because it's an epic pom-pom. But we had a really good time at the knitting retreat. The food was amazing. They had a great, like salad, make your own salad with all these toppings. And then you could have I guess you could try both, but I only had one. They had a clam chowder, and they had a chicken tortilla soup.
Clam chowder. And
so I had the chicken tortilla soup, and it was really good. And they had some really nice cookie dessert thingies, and so had that. And we had a lot of fun. So I'm really glad that I was able to get myself into such a state that I could attend. I mean, I had my inhaler with me, I had my medicine, all that. So, but knowing that I would just be sitting and I didn't have to worry about driving or anything made it feel like it was okay to go. And I'm just really bummed we missed Yarn Revolution because there was a booth I really wanted to go to, but hopefully I'll go to something in the future where I can see that vendor and get some stuff. So, do you have any yummies that you wanted to talk about?
If you're in the Seattle area, Men on Boats at SBU Theater is opening this week. You can go to sbu.edu/box office to come see it. Men on Boats is really fun. It's a comedy about a real-life Grand Canyon exploration. I was trying to say expedition and exploration. With an all-female identifying cast.
It's really cool. It's really cool. When are you going on preview night?
Yep. That'll be Wednesday,
Wednesday?
I think.
Okay.
Pretty sure.
Cool. All right. Well, so while Dammy's been home this weekend, we pulled together the grand prizes for the 2019 read-along, Raoul.
Yeah.
And I've posted pictures of those in the chatter thread in our Ravelry group if you want to go see them. In next week, or in the episode that we release this coming weekend, we'll have links and stuff to the different companies, businesses of the stuff to share with you. So that was fun to pull that together. We're also talking about, as I was at the knitting retreat on Saturday, I was talking to one of our podcast viewers. Hi, Janine. Love you, friend. And she's got 3 fairly young children, and she was talking about that because she doesn't have as much crafting time, she rarely gets to enter into our seasonal alongs because we have a no whip policy. And so we were just brainstorming, and then Dammy and I talked about it a little bit. We still don't know dates or anything, but we're thinking that we might do a...
Help me.
How am I helping you?
Stretch it. Make it tense.
We're talking about doing an along where everybody can only enter one time, but you would be able to enter one project that you started and finished within the last 12 months, the 12 months prior to the end date of the along. So we're going to talk some more about that and maybe do something like that in the spring or something. And we're still going to do our seasonal alongs. That's not going to change. But we're talking about doing something like that. So let us know what you think. Would that be something that you would enjoy? And that way everybody gets a chance to enter something, even if their crafting time is very, very limited. So, yeah, I think that's everything. So Dammy, if they want to find us online, where should they go?
GeekyGirlsKnit.com. There are links to everywhere else you can find us online: YouTube, iTunes, Ravelry, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, etc.
That's right. Well, we hope you have a lovely, lovely week.
Week and a half?
No, week, because we're going to record on Friday. Yeah. We hope you have a lovely week, and we will be back with you in just a few days. Half a week. Thanks for understanding. Sometimes life gets in the way, and we just have to do what we can do. So yeah, thanks for understanding, and we love you guys a lot. Let's make a heart for them, and we will talk with you again this weekend. Bye. Don't be done. I was going to send it to Dammy.
You done? Oh, there we go.
Oh, this is beast.
There we go. Let go. Let go.
This is beast. Oh.